Video 6, lots of sanding, lots and lots of sanding. We'll go into that, see if I can get this right this time. Subscribe starts here. Ding! Hope that's right this week. I got it wrong way around last week. So, this week is all about sanding everything. There's not a great deal I can show you, but we'll get into it anyway. I'll show you what I've done so far. Okay, so in the last video we'd got all the frames done and we had completed the bow section and we had completed the transom area at the back. But now, before we start anything else, we need to make sure that all the frames are all fared nice and smooth. This takes a lot of time, and make no excuses, there's not much else in this video apart from that. A little bit, but on the instructions it shows you to actually fit the keelson first, which for those of you that don't know is the inside part of the keel basically. It acts like a clamp around the ribs. So I just trimmed the black off these and got them to fit. That's where they go in there. I get it in the right place. Might not be at the moment. So there's one bow, one at the stern. So they fill the full area like that and clamp the ribs between. It showed you that as the next step, but it then showed you to fit these spacers. I don't know if you can see these or not. They're just thin, they're not fixed. Well, I've put one blob of glue on them because some of them kept falling out. I just put one blob of glue. They're made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side, and all they do is they just hold the frames rigid. They'll come out at a later date, they're only temporary. So I put those in and I left the keelson out purely for the sanding purposes. And then what I did is I've made up 3 different things for sanding, like so. I just tried each one just to see which worked best, and in all honesty it depends what I'm doing, because they're all quite useful. So that one I made with a slight radius on it for the inside. It more or less matches the radius of the inside. And then that one I made, that's around a paint roller. Just glued the paper around a paint roller, and it works very, very well. That I can use for inside. I can also use it for the outside area, especially at the stern here, for getting in there. Works brilliant in there, where the curve goes either way. So that works well. And then a big block which I can use on the main part of the hull, where the external radius is, but it's not, it works alright, but it's, with it being solid, it's rattling the frames like I don't know what, even though they've got the spacer on. Yeah, but it does work. And what I've found is the easiest way of knowing where to sand is with one of the planks. And if you just, I don't know what you can see from there, I'm trying to get it right. So you can put it on in any particular place, and you can actually go across with your finger, and you get to like a high point and you can feel it. So there, that one is. So then just put a scribble mark down it, and then I know where to sand. I'll try it with this one. You can actually see which are the high ones when you're sanding with the flat block, because they're the ones that move. You can see it moving backwards and forwards, that one. It's only a slight bit on each one, but when you come to do the planking, is it the port side? Is it the port side? Yeah, the port side is fully planked. And the starboard side, all the ribs are showing. So it's just important to do it well on both sides. You know, if you've got the ribs showing and somebody looks down and you see one sticking out, it's going to look unsightly. And the same on the other side, when you come to do the planking, it's going to be much easier and hold them all in place better if the planks actually do fit to the frames. But with the sanding, I've nearly got it there, but there's still a good way to go. So that is pretty much all I can do this week. Like I say, there's just so much of it. These the bow pieces here, you can see there's a little step there. So there's a bit more to come off that. Same at the other side, but only very, very little. But there's more to come off right at the point, otherwise I'll not get the planks round into the rabbet. But everything else is taking shape pretty well. When I get all these sanded up, all these will come level. And then I might get this wrong, is it the garboard plank? The first one that goes in? Can't remember, could be. That'll slot nicely in there and give us a nice finish on the end result. So I'll keep sanding away. Same thing on the inside, but mainly with the inside one I'm just going to use this. It's very good, but this wood is so hard. It takes forever to sand. I mean, you can see by how fine the powder is that's coming off it. You know, it's next to nothing. So you just got to keep working away, and the longer time spent on it, the better the result, I guess, at the end. And when it gets oiled, the wood will look really nice. This is, what is it, 180, I think this. I've got, no, that's 180, that's the fine stuff. This is 80. Yeah, this is 80 grade glass paper. And I'll finish it off with this, which is 180. That feels quite coarse actually, but like I say, this wood is so hard. But anyway, it's just working away at that. Not much more to say this week really, other than it'll be about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before there's another video, due to annual holiday. So I'm not taking it on holiday with me. So yeah, there'll be a break, and then we'll come back and hopefully by the time I get to another video I'll have got it sanded down to where it should be, and we can start with the timbers on the inside. So I will see you then. Bye for now.